Hey there YouTube, this is SGM4306 back with another video. This time, it's another review. So I was contacted by my buddy Mick over at Gamdias, and hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And they make a lot of gaming peripherals and whatnot. And they asked me if I want to review a mouse. And seeing as I've been using the same, crappy Logitech mouse for something like 10 years, I thought it was time to upgrade, so I said yes. So anyway, a few days later, and this guy arrived, and this is the Zeus E1, and this is a gaming mouse, optical gaming mouse, and it comes with a free mouse pad, which is actually pretty nice, definitely a good plus. Anyway, we'll go through some of the general stuff, and then I'll take you guys on a quick spin with the computer. So this has double level multicolor LED lighting, and it's RGB, so it's nice colors and whatnot, as illustrated by, ooh, this is glossy. They did a very nice job on this packaging. It's like matte, and then like certain elements are glossy and shiny, so they kind of stand out. That's very nice. I like that. And yeah, free double layer fabric mouse pad. So anyway, we got here textured design. It has side rubber grips. It has 6 smart keys with a rated lifetime of 8 million clicks, which is impressive. Additionally, there's an adjustable DPI button, 3200 DPI for pixel perfect accuracy. I'm guessing that's a max setting. And it has a ergonomic design for your entire hand and wrist. So awesome. Anyway, on the back, yeah, just pretty much outlining those points, with the rubber sides and the mouse pad and the LEDs and all that. Uses an advanced optical sensor. 6-key mouse. Default is 1600 DPI, and it goes all the way up to 3200. And it pulls, this is actually interesting, they include this information, it pulls at 125 hertz. So I'm guessing that's the button pull and the sensor pull for the actual optical portion. 1.8 meter USB cable, and yeah, pretty much compatible with everything because it's just a USB mouse. Anyway, yeah, let me take you guys to the computer, and we'll do a time jump where I would have used this for a week, and we'll see exactly how it handles. Okay, so just taking a quick look at this guy in operation, you can see it's a like an LED based optical mouse. So you can see the red LED on the bottom, and there's actually 2 lit channels of plastic, one on the top side that goes all the way around, and then one that kind of underlights your mouse pad, and both of them are lit, I'm guessing, by the same RGB LEDs. You can see both of them change simultaneously, and it's a really sleek look. I really like that, and it definitely is really cool. I like also the back of the mouse with the Zeus logo is lit in kind of this yellowish orange color, and it's very distinctive looking. I really like that logo. It's sort of like an upside down Triforce. So in terms of use, I've been using this for about a week. I brought this to work with me. I type a lot and do a lot of computer work at work, obviously. So it was actually really nice. We have these cheapo, I think they're Microsoft wireless mice that that everyone uses at work. I guess the company bought a whole set of them, and they're okay, but they're definitely they feel very cheap, very light and plasticky. This guy feels absolutely solid. It's really nice. It has a matte non-slip grip on the top, and all along the sides is this really comfortable rubber. It's sort of grippy, but at the same time it's not really sticky or anything like that. And it does feel very nice. It's a bit larger than the mice that I usually use. I'll show you guys. This is the mouse I've been using. It's one of these wireless mice. It's a M325, and this guy is absolutely tiny, and it does, over time, if I use this for like more than an hour or two, it does kind of cramp up your palm there a little bit because it's just so small. So it's definitely nice to have something where pretty much my entire hand is supported by the mouse, and it definitely feels very nice. It has these little slippery pads on the bottom, so it goes perfectly smoothly over your mouse pad. And yeah, this is a mouse pad that it came with. It's a branded Gamdias gaming mouse pad. Pretty much your standard like neoprene with fabric top. So nothing special there, but it definitely is really nice to have that included free with the mouse. Yeah, other than that, we have uh, the lighting also extends through to this scroll wheel, and it has a nice little pattern. It looks like a little tire. It's kind of cute. Scrolling feels really nice. Feels just like every other scroll wheel I felt. It's actually quite a bit wider than the Logitech I've been using, so it does give you a little bit more purchase when you're scrolling through pages. Another nice thing that they have is these two side buttons here, and for instance, within Notepad, I use Notepad++ as my notepad editor. This will actually allow you to quickly scroll left and right through multiple tabs that you have open, which is a godsend. So I can have like multiple things open and just switch between them really easily, so that's really cool. Additionally, there's a button here called DPI, and I'll show you exactly what it does. So it cycles through different dots per square inch, basically. That's what DPI stands for. So that's the sensitivity of the mouse itself. That pretty much clears everything in terms of the design. It does have a very futuristic design. I like the LED accents and whatnot. I like LEDs on my products. But yeah, this definitely feels like it'll take some abuse. But yeah, I'll show you now the DPI setting changes using my computer and whatnot, and show you exactly how fast it gets. Okay, so here's my monitor. You can see I'm in the slowest mode, and it's pretty comparable to every other mouse I've used, honestly. So I'm just gonna hit the DPI button and kick it up a notch. Now it's a little bit faster. It's quite a bit more sensitive, I've noticed. This is actually probably as fast as I would want to go. I don't, most of the games I play like RPGs, not really, or not really anything first-person shootery, so I wouldn't really need very high sensitivity. But anyway, we can click it up a notch, and now it's just sort of ridiculously fast. This is a lot faster than I ever need it to be. I don't even think you guys can see the mouse. Yeah, it just like disappears. And we can kick it up again, and now it's just an absolute blur even to my eye. It just disappears when it moves, and we can just turn it back down to the lowest setting, and now this is sort of what feels natural to me. But yeah, anyway, like I said, these two buttons will actually skip through tabs, so that's absolutely useful for me, especially since I have, if I zoom up there, I have like a million tabs open when I'm working, so that definitely will be useful. But yeah, overall, I'm super happy with this guy, and I'll put links down below. I think this retails for 50 or 60 bucks. I'll have to double check, but yeah, definitely for the quality, I would expect something like this to easily last 10 years, easily. Even if you tend to throw mice around and whatnot, this guy's gonna take a kicking and keep on licking. But yeah, overall it feels great. If I had to rate this compared to something pedestrian like my Logitech or something like that, definitely say this is a step up in the right direction. It feels a lot more ergonomic, definitely, and I definitely will be using this as my primary mouse now. So anyway, yeah, I'll put links down below if you guys are interested. They also make a lot of other mice in different ranges, ones that are a lot more pro gamer series, and then other ones that are wireless if you don't necessarily mind the latency and you just want a wireless solution that looks very cool like this. So they have tons of other mice available, as well as keyboards and accessories, so definitely you guys check them out. I'll have the link down below. Okay, I know it sounded like the video was winding down, but I don't think I could truly review it without actually opening it up. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Hopefully, the company that sent this to me, Gamdias, doesn't mind if I pop this guy open quickly just to see what's inside. So anyway, we'll just tilt this open, and already we see a ribbon cable. Just gonna take that out, and wow, I can see all the LEDs here. Interesting. Yeah, these are actually pointed and arranged, I'm guessing, for both sides of the LED lighting. So some of them are tilted up, some of them are tilted down. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, these are going to be, I only see 2 leads, so these are the RGB chips that actually have the color change function, I'm guessing, inside them. You can see the lead here goes all the way from up here, and there's plenty of strain relief, and it just goes over to the socket here. So if anything happens, this will actually be pretty easy to fix, so definitely kudos on that. You can see the red LED for the actual optical portion. There's a lens here, and the pickup, this is actually the receiver sensor that actually tracks the position. And here we can see they used these little tack switches, basically. Anyway, that's pretty much that portion. And that's interesting. They have the actual scroll wheel on its entirely separate board here, as well as what appears to be a metal weight of... Oh no, that's a mounting bracket. Yeah, that's plastic. So there's a separate mounting bracket just for these 2 buttons. Nice. And that retains, yeah, you can see the plastic tabs. That retains them, and the actual switches themselves are just right angle mounted on this board here. So let's just take this guy out. And here we go. Yeah, you can see the scroll wheel inner click. Oh, that's actually here. This guy is the DPI button, and these 2 are the side tab scrolly buttons or whatever. And this guy is the actual rotary encoder for the scroll wheel, which just sits in here. This all comes apart very easily. If you ever need to clean this will definitely be a godsend. You can see it's all made of clear plastic except for the rubber part, so that the RGB LEDs can kind of go through there, and it'll all work there. And yeah, this guy just goes in like this, and there you go. So other than that, not really much to say. Looks like there's this RGB kind of translucent material that the LEDs light up through is actually a separate layer. It's a separate layer that you can pop out with these 2 clips. It looks like there's a couple clips that hold it in place for multi-layer construction, basically. So yeah, if you need to get into this, you definitely can. And there's a separate LED right here for the Gamdias, the Zeus logo, which means, yep, that's the orange LED, the yellowish orange. So if you wanted to, yeah, you could open this up and change the color of these LEDs to whatever you want, basically. That is pretty cool. So yeah, there's going to be pretty much nothing on the bottom of this board, so not even going to bother taking that out. But anyway, yeah, definitely very good construction. I like the dual layer design that they came up with, as well as the way that the buttons are mounted, and the way that everything is sort of multiple layers instead of just trying to cheap out and just do a single layer. So anyway, I'm going to get this back up together, and I'll show you guys that no harm was done to this mouse. Okay, and here we are. We're all back together, as good as new. So yeah, overall, pretty easy to take apart once you know that there's screws hiding underneath the feet. And yeah, the way that this is built, I expect this easily to survive quite a few rage quits and whatnot, and years and years of use. I would expect this, to be my mouse, my main driver mouse, for the next like 10-15 years easily. So anyway, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.